Very true. But we move on to our next story, which is 50 dirham COVID tests across the UAE and students get tested for free. Now, the UAE's Ministry of Health and Prevention, MOHAP, has slashed the cost of COVID-19 PCR tests to 50 dirhams. And according to the National Emergency Crisis and Disaster Management Authority, NCEMA, the reduced rate will apply to all medical facilities across the country. And additionally, directives have been given to issue COVID-19 PCR test results within 24 hours. And the latest directive comes into effect as of today, Tuesday, August 31st. Moreover, students can get tested for free at select SEHA facilities across the UAE. And for Dubai, that is, I think Dubai Parks and Resorts. I'll tell you guys the exact locations.
We'll be with you right after this.
Okay, so Dubai Parks and Resorts, Al Kavanij, Mina Rashid, and City Walk.
Amazing free that there's COVID tests for students, but it's the 50 dirham one that's really just blown me away, to be honest.
50 dirhams.
I have a friend who has to get a weekly test for a certain reason. And it's incredible that she's going to be able to get it for 50 dirham now.
Yeah, government workers, teachers, faculty members, students, especially in Abu Dhabi, because their rules for schools are much different to Dubai's, where students who are not vaccinated will have to get tested every week. So for them, this is a huge news. And speaking more on COVID-19, UAE chaps and chappies will be happy to know that the worst has passed, and this was conveyed by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, on Sunday, August 29th, who during a cabinet meeting expressed praise for the procedures rolled up during the pandemic. He said the worst has passed and that we worked as one and we dealt with the pandemic in a superior manner.
Incredible. And COVID-19 stats from yesterday show that we're still below 1,000 cases, which is incredible. It's also worth noting, by the way, if you have questions about that 50 dirham test, this was rolled out by NCEMA last night, so it will take a while for it to roll across the country. And people are wondering whether it also means private clinics as well as government facilities. So when NCEMA announces it, that probably means SEHA have already initiated it. So SEHA, which is the Abu Dhabi health clinics, which you can also find in Dubai, which Simran just mentioned, 50 dirham already. Now the private clinics, found out about this yesterday. So if you check, it will take them, I think it's still like 100 dirham with
the first part, which is like 50 dirham, so it's rolled out across the UAE, across all medical centers, but for the students getting tested for free, that's only across select SEHA medical facilities.
Of course, yeah. So it's free for students at select SEHA medical, but I'm talking about the 50 dirham. Private clinics haven't initiated it yet. So they got the government announcement yesterday. So you'll see the differences. And for example, if you're one of these people who gets home tests, which I've been doing for 199 dirham, they probably... I'm literally the worst person today.
199?
It's incredibly convenient.
Is it a gold-plated PCR test?
That's almost 200.
It's incredible. I'm not doing it.
That is 200.
I'm not doing it every day. Look, let me tell you.
Our home tests are 160. You get 199.
160?
My mom was actually really happy about the PCR test, but they're like, for my siblings, but 200 dirhams for like a PCR test?
What were you paying before? It's like 90 or 100,
on
right?
Rizq, it's like 165.
Here, I didn't know on Rizq it was 165. That's with the deal. Ali's put his bucket hat on. Look, I got one to travel. And my commute is terrible. I know what I sound like. I know.
Basic.
Anyway, my point was the 50 dirham tests are not yet ready in private clinics. And if you're getting home tests, don't expect it to be 50 dirham unless it's provided by the government.
I mean, they're coming to you, kind of just, go